What if you went back in time to March 1st, 2020, and you decided to improve your health however you can? You ate healthier foods, exercised more, and prayed for health for you and the world. What would your life and the world look like today? Well, we can't go back in time, but you can improve your health and your life starting now. Hello to all my beautiful friends out there. I'm Daniel PROK, and I just thought I'd make a comment here because there's a lot going on in the world, and a few things really amazing and interesting have happened for me in the last several days, but more than anything, it's about awareness and a heightened sense of awareness and consciousness is being aware and conscious through information. And there's a lot of information that comes at us every day about the way we're supposed to do things and behave and act and all these things. And well, let me just break it down, just the fundamental. So 3-4 months ago, when all this stuff happened, as far as state of being in the world where, let's just say, there's lack of health. And at some point, a leader or a so-called leader would have said, and a leader who really loved humanity, loved the earth, loved the country that they're in, loved society, wanted to see what's best for people. A leader would have said, okay, we've got this situation in the world that's affecting people's health. We have our scientists looking into cures for this, and we're looking into that. But I want you, as an American citizen, as a citizen of the world, whoever this leader was talking to, would have said, I want you to focus on your health, your physical health and your mental health. I want you to focus on this in such a way like you've never focused on it before. I'm praying for you to take your health from where it's at, just to make it a little bit better every day. Because the long-term solution to this issue is creating a society that's habitually healthy. So, what do? Let's do the simple things. Eating healthier foods, exercising, and it's exercising a bit more than we usually do. It's going on YouTube and typing in, what can I do to build my immune system? And you'll be flooded with advice. So take that advice today and make your own list. What can I do to be healthier as an individual person? And do those things and create a health kick. Create a country and a world that is filled with so many people that are healthier than they've ever been before, so we never experience an issue like this ever again. Let's build health and well-being. And I've never heard anyone on the news or the government say anything like that. And to me, that's a fundamental flaw. Because if someone really cared for the health and well-being of people and society, they would be creating a health kick. Let's create a fad. Let's create a trend. Let's create a movement of people who, everyone's doing it. Being healthy, it's the new thing. All the cool kids are doing it. All the hottest girls in the world, they're being healthier than ever. And health is in the mind, and health is in the body. Health is in our entire being. And from the point where this whole thing started, I just put up I have had this practice of when I experience something I don't like in the world, I start defining life and calling in an energy or vibration or expectation of the way I want life to be. So this starts happening and I just say, you know what? I've been healthy, but you know what my health is? God's divinity is my health. And God's divinity and well-being flows in my life constantly and flows in the life of people all over the world more and more every day. So that became my prayer for health and well-being for myself and for everyone on earth. Because it's a prayer, it's a mindset, and then the prayer leads on a path to creating a lifestyle where instead of eating the sugary treat, we have a piece of fruit. And instead of just sitting on the couch too much, we're like, you know what, I'm going to make myself exercise. And if you don't exercise at all right now, that's okay. Earlier this morning, I was on a phone call and I just decided, while I'm talking to my dad, I can do 10 squats. I can just stand there, squat down towards the floor, stand up 10 times, and get the blood pumping through my legs. So there's little things that everyone can do. Just a little more, and just a little more, and just a little more, and create the healthiest version of yourself. Because that's the solution, my beautiful friends. That's the solution. Becoming a healthier person. And becoming a healthier society. And making it a trend. Man, America's just on a health kick these days, baby. Man, the world's on a health kick. Man, there's people who are just fit and man, their bodies are transforming and they're eating healthier foods and just like have more energy, more energy from what we eat. I'm reading this book called Inner Engineering, and he talks about we are what we eat. So whatever we're eating becomes our body. I never thought of it like that. But whatever we eat becomes our body. Look at the ingredients label of the products you buy at the grocery store. And if there's a bunch of chemicals in there, don't buy it. Buy something else. Just buy something else. And if it costs a little bit more, also pray for God's blessings and financial well-being to be in your life. Because that's another prayer. That's another flow of energy into your life. So I'm praying for the health, the well-being of everyone on earth. I'm praying for, I could say God's wealth flows in my life and everyone's life on earth like a flood of abundance. God's health flows in my life and on earth like a flood of abundance. Peace on earth for myself and everyone. Freedom for everyone. Health for everyone. Happiness for everyone. Joy for everyone. Heaven on earth for everyone. Paradise for everyone. We're coming out of this whole thing as an improved individual and an improved society. And it takes taking control of our own individual consciousness. And a lot of that has to do with unplugging from things that are sucking energy from you. You could just make a list. What things are lowering my vibe? What things are unhealthy for me that I'm doing right now? So you got a list of things to make you healthier, and you got a list of things that make you unhealthy. So you do more of one and you do less of the other, and it just opens yourself up. And then you're on a path and a lifestyle of health and well-being. So let's create a health kick. Hashtag health kick. Who knows what someone can come up with the great hashtag. Healthy me is the way to be. Hashtag healthy me, that's the way to be. You can come up with whatever hashtag that you want. But being healthy, exercise, being outside with nature, communing with other people, sharing your energy with other people is so healthy. It's so healthy. Have you ever hugged someone when you really needed a hug? And there's probably hundreds of millions of people out there who need a hug right now. I'm giving you a hug through this video. But a hug can be so valuable. A smile can be so valuable and beautiful. And your health is divine. Your health is divinity. But a lot of times we got to claim it. We got to override our old patterns of behavior, our old patterns of influence. There's a lot of things that have influenced us in a crazy way in the past. There used to be that food pyramid. I remember that when I was a child. Taught us to eat our meats and milk and all this stuff. And it's like, who came up with that guy? Who came up with that? Because the way I eat now, which is super healthy, and I've found that the foods are really delicious when I eat an awesome salad with avocados and kale and spinach and black olives and red cabbage and all the spices and hummus and eggs and the things that I eat. Man, I feel energized afterwards. And I just want to encourage you to take your divinity, which is your God self, take all the greatness which is in you, which is the real you. You are so great and powerful and beautiful and glorious and magnificent. You are divine. You are divine. You are magnificently made. Your DNA blueprint is straight from God, straight from the creator of the universe. Your DNA structure is divine. So go to the blueprint and create your health from there. And these are just words I hope inspire you. I pray they encourage you. I pray that you get the positive aspect of this message, because our long-term solution for what's going on in the world is to be a healthier, more energized, more clear thinking, more aware, more conscious, more enlightened. And it's all a process, and we take progress in that direction. But take your life, take control of your health from where you're at, and I'm going to make my health 1% better today. Just 1%. And I'll do it again tomorrow, and I'll do it again. And if I miss a day, you know what? That's okay. Let's get back on it. And I start eating healthier foods, and gosh, man, my body just transforms. I shed this extra weight because I'm eating healthier and moving my body and exercising. And then you're in control of your life, because you're the masterpiece. You are the great masterpiece. Your life is the great masterpiece, and you are the creator of that life. So I just want to encourage you to be blessed in your mind. And I'll just end with this. I am praying for God's blessings for you, that God blesses your mind with peace and love, with empowering beliefs, with empowering, beautiful perspectives about yourself and your life and your world that you live in. That God blesses your body with health and vitality. God blesses your spirit with a path to move forward into the greatest version of yourself and embodying your greatest version of yourself more and more every day. Bless your home with health and well-being. Bless your communities with wealth. Yeah, my friends, let's add health. Let's add some wealth in there. Wealth, health, and well-being. And we keep that energy self-sustained. And God's health and wealth and vitality and love and peace and wisdom flows through you constantly and flows through people throughout this world constantly. And we create a new paradigm of love, health, wealth, and wisdom. You know, a great thing to do every morning is just say, I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Yeah, and let's tack on freedom and free. And you can tack on, you can add on whatever words that you want. But I'm just praying for your blessings. I'm praying for your best life. I'm encouraging you to take your health from where it's at. And in your mind, put up that wall. Say, you know what? God's divinity is my health. And I am going to breathe that in more and more every day. And breathe it in again. And do the things in the physical world that would lead me to a healthier life. So wherever you're at, let's go to a healthier life. Let's create a health kick. And let's kick some butt in the world and get ourselves back to that vibrant, energized, loving, wonderful place that is like your own version and the whole world's version of heaven on earth, because that's where we're headed. So that's it. I'm praying for your health and well-being, and I love you very much. God bless you. Have a glorious day.